Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Paris, also known as LeSweetpea. 皆さんこんにちは、パリスです。今日はスタディトリップについてビデオを作りたいと思います。So today I'm going to be talking about 5 fun things that you can do in Tokyo. I partnered with Study Trip for this video, and they do 1 to 4 week study abroad trips and excursions, so you can study abroad and you can go explore Tokyo at the same time. As a lot of you guys know, I'm currently studying abroad through UCLA in Tokyo, but the program I'm on, you can only apply the same way I did if you go to a UC. So I get messages from a lot of you guys asking me, how can I apply to your program, or how can I apply the same way you did? But I applied through my school, so it's only available for people who go to UCLA or people who go to a UC. So this is a great option for people who want to study abroad that might go to a different school, or maybe if you're not in university, you can also do this trip as well. So the average age of people that go on study trip programs are from 18 years old to 35 years old, and they do have a few programs that are for 15 to 17-year-olds. You can go to countries such as Japan, Korea, and Spain. They have those 3 available right now, and they also have England and Taiwan available during certain times of the year. So if you go on a trip with Study Trip, your accommodation is included, and they have dorms available, they have hostels available, and they have private rooms as well as shared rooms, and also homestay. And transportation is included during the trip. So basically what Study Trip does, you're enrolled in a language school, and then they also take you out on excursions that are super fun after school, since you usually only have classes from around 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the language school. So whenever you go to an excursion, like let's say you go to the Studio Ghibli Museum, or you go to a Maid cafe or something, going from your accommodation to the actual destination is already paid for, so you don't have to worry about paying for like extra fees here and there. Also, when you get to the destination, it's already paid for as well. So all of that is included in the fee that you paid in the beginning. This does not include your flight, so you have to pay for your flight, but basically once you get to Japan, everything is already paid for. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 of the destinations or excursions that I went on with Study Trip since I've been in Japan. And I also wanted to mention, if you sign up for a study trip next year with the code LeSweetpea, then you will get a free yukata with your order. So if you don't know what a yukata is, it's kind of similar to a kimono, but they're worn more casually. I'll go ahead and insert a picture of me wearing one last year right here. So a free yukata will be included with your order, so that's really exciting. So first, I'm gonna start by talking to you guys about the Kawaii Monster Cafe. So if you've never heard of the Kawaii Monster Cafe in Tokyo, Japan is really well known for having themed cafes. The Kawaii Monster Cafe is one of the most popular themed cafes in Japan. It's in Harajuku, Tokyo. It kind of encompasses Harajuku style and fashion. There's tons of girls that work there, and they're kind of like the hosts of the restaurant for the night, and they're dressed like so Harajuku. I was just like this is so cool. Like, I love seeing people dress up. I love dressing up, so when I see other people dress up, it just makes me happy, and I kind of want to dress up with them. It's called the Kawaii Monster Cafe because their mascot is this like kawaii monster, and kawaii means cute, so it's like this cute monster, and it's just really cute. So I was really happy to be there, and they had a lot of performances, so that was really cool. I think I went on a really good day. I went on a Wednesday, I think. Pretty sure it was a Wednesday, so if you want to go, probably go on a Wednesday. And they had literally like 4 performances. So the girls were like singing and like lip syncing and dancing, and then the kawaii monster mascot came out and like said hi to everyone. We got a bunch of different cool food. So themed cafes in Japan, they're usually very well known for their food. Got to try the rainbow pasta. There was a bunch of other foods too, like chicken, like just there was so much food, like I can't even, yeah, there was so much food. And then it was also all you can drink. So for those of us that are over 20 years old, the drinking age is 20 years old in Japan, we were able to get unlimited drinks. I think if you come to Japan, you have to experience some type of cafe at least once, just to, you know, see how it is, because other places don't have things like this. I'm just gonna go ahead and roll the rest of the footage that I haven't showed so far. And the next fun thing to do in Japan, number 2, is to visit Akihabara and go to a Maid cafe. I went with them to Akihabara and we went to a bunch of different stores that are in Akihabara. Akihabara is known for like its video game culture, and it has tons of different like anime stores for people who like anime merch and anime stuff in general. Like you can probably find anything there. And I think even if you're not interested in that stuff, even if you don't play video games or you don't watch anime and you're not, you know, even if that's not your thing, I think it's cool to at least go there at least once while you're in Japan, because it's something that's so different from what you're going to experience in America and in other places. And I've actually been to the same Maid cafe that we went to. I've been there 2 times before. I went there once just to see what it was like, and the second time I went to show my roommate. So this was my 3rd time, and I was super happy to go because the first 2 times I went, you're actually not allowed to film in Maid cafes at all. Like they're super strict about it. So we had permission to film, so I was super happy I was able to film. I'm just gonna go ahead and roll the footage because it's just something you need to see.
お嬢様、アットホームカフェへようこそ。早速ご案内いたします。こちらへどうぞ。お嬢様のご帰宅です。おかえりなさいませ、お嬢様。どうぞ。改めまして、おかえりなさいませ、お嬢様。お嬢様がご不在の間にアットホームカフェにお手紙が届いておりました。常日頃からお嬢様として素敵に日々をスカードを贈呈いたします。ご主人様協会。何色だと思いますか？
多分ピンクと思います。はい。
じゃあ出してみますね。いきます。おー！大正解。もっともっと美味しくなりますように。せーの。もえもえにゃー。3、2、1。もえもえにゃー。
Number 3 for fun things to do in Japan is to go to karaoke! Karaoke! Yay! I love going to karaoke, and it's something that is not like a thing to do in America as much. I feel like in Japan you could go to karaoke like every week or every other week and it's like pretty normal. But in America, if you think of karaoke, you picture someone being on a stage and then you guys are all in the bar and like everyone's just kind of watching them and stuff. But karaoke in Japan is more of like a friend type of thing to do. You kind of have a room that's about, maybe a room that could fit like 10 people or 8 people or something like that. So Study Trip took the students to karaoke, and it was really nice because it was 3 of the students' birthdays like around that time. So they went out of their way, all the other students went out of their way to like go get them cakes and stuff and prepare it so that they could bring it to them and sing happy birthday to them in the karaoke bar, or in the karaoke room basically. I also wanted to mention that there are many other activities that Study Trip does. I only went on the trips that I was available for since I am in school. I'm kind of busy sometimes. You guys can just check the website. I know they do things like tea ceremonies. There was an Odaiba cruise. There's so many things. There's so many different excursions that they go on. So yeah, definitely check out the website. Number 4 for fun things to do in Japan is to attend a language school. I think it's really beneficial just because when you go to a different country, if you just go as vacation, you're probably not going to learn too much of the language, but you might be like kind of interested or curious, like, oh, I wonder how you just say these simple things, like where are you from, or my name is this and that. You can learn basic Japanese, or if you've already studied Japanese, they will place you into a level that's suitable for the amount of Japanese that you know. I think language school is really cool because you get to meet people who are interested in the same things that you are. Obviously, everyone that's there is interested in Japan and interested in learning Japanese. So you can make friends and you can meet people that want to go out and do stuff with you. So yeah, I actually interviewed a few of the students and asked them about how their study trip is going so far. They had students from all different places like America, England, Spain. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the questions and answers and kind of just what the students thought about study trips.
So what's your name?
Brittanie.
My name is Brandon Sinisweet.
I'm Angela. And where are you from?
Canada. Vancouver.
I am from New York.
England. Have you ever been to Japan before?
No, this is my first time.
No, this is my first time.
Yep, this is my 4th time in Japan.
How long have you been studying Japanese?
Since I got here.
Oh, okay.
Basically, so I mean, give or take a month before coming here, so 2 months.
Does watching anime count for studying?
Maybe a little bit.
So 10 years now.
How did you hear about study trip?
I heard about the study trip through KCON in LA.
I've heard about it through Anime NYC. They had the Go Nihon had a huge booth, so I got like the brochure and everything, and that's how I found out about them.
In London there's a convention called Hyper Japan, and Go Nihon had a store there, so I picked up the leaflets and I was like, I'm gonna go back, let's have a look again.
And how has your experience been so far, and do you recommend it to other students?
I definitely would recommend it. It's a lot of fun. I mean, if you want to come to study, maybe try one of the plans where you're not doing a bunch of the activities, but I would recommend all the activities, so I mean, choice is yours.
Oh man, definitely. This experience has been the best, and I cannot wait till Saturday to do Tokyo Game Show to play that Kingdom Hearts 3 demo. My god, I can hardly wait.
Definitely recommend it. Even if you have been studying Japanese before, I got placed in a higher class, so I get to learn more new stuff instead of learning old stuff again. The stuff we do is really fun. Like, I would have no clue about the robot restaurant. That was cool.
What has been your favorite study trip activity so far?
Ghibli Museum, because I'm a Ghibli addict, so that was magical.
The robot restaurant blew my mind. That's just insane.
The robot restaurant was good, Akihabara was good, Odaiba was good.
So you went to a lot of the events, right?
Yep, I went to pretty much all of them. Good. I highly recommend it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Brandon.
You're welcome.
And number 5 for fun things to do in Japan is the Tokyo Game Show. The Tokyo Game Show is a huge convention in Japan, and since Tokyo is a major city in the world, they have tons of different events and conventions that happen all the time. So during this study trip, the Tokyo Game Show was happening in Chiba. That was so much fun because Japan in general is known for video games. Most of the video games that I played in the US were from Japan. They had all these new games that are going to be released in 2019. If you got there early enough, you could play some of your favorite games before they were even released. So yeah, that was really, really cool. Alright guys, so that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions about studying abroad or any additional questions about study trip, you guys can leave them down below and I'll go ahead and respond to you. The link for study trip will be down below, and you guys can check the website just to find out more information about when they're having study trips, the price, what events they're going to be having, and all that good stuff. Don't forget to check them out, and if you guys want to see more Japan videos, then go ahead and thumbs up this video. I think that's all, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Videoを見てくれてありがとうございました。バイバーイ。